Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. I wish. I also feel weird saying fam because someone I follow on Instagram like slammed this other influencer for being like, hey fam. And it wasn't because they say hey fam, it was because they were putting out like misinformation about health and fitness. But they were like, don't fall for the hey fam. And I was like, yeah, I say that, but not because I'm deceiving you guys. Because you're like my family. Clearly been living alone for too long. Today I'm going to be running through an update on my current photo shoot prep dieting phase. So things have been ticking along for the last 2 weeks, I think. And the first week absolutely smashed it out of the park. Like, was 100% with my food, was weighing everything to the gram, was just feeling really motivated and focused with this cutting phase. And I was at like 6 weeks out. And then last week, I don't know what happened. It's like I had a bit of a meltdown. I mean, I didn't. I was feeling very like the weather in Sydney has changed so much. So it was like really rainy, really wet, really gray, and just not enjoyable. And I feel like that the weather really affects my mood. Like, shout out to my fam who is getting this shit done in like Sweden or somewhere where it's like in winter. The winters are legit, like snow, not a lot of daylight. Honestly, so much respect for people who are like managing to stay fit and healthy. I think with my food, it's like a thing where I try to gain back control or try to like fill a void. And I've previously done a YouTube on fixing that emotional eating. And it's not something you just fix and one day you're like cured for life. It definitely comes in waves. And I know for me, I was feeling a little bit lost with my business. There were like some decisions I had to make that I was feeling stressed about. And I know I was meant to get my period, so the weight like on my weigh-ins was going up, which is normal because you retain water. And I was just looking at these things and feeling a bit down. I ate over my calories by a significant amount on 2 days. So one of the days I went over by 1,000 calories. And the other day, I think it was like 600. Enough to kind of put me at maintenance calories for that week. Basically, I probably wouldn't have lost any weight last week because of those choices I made. Learn from it, move forward, brushing that one off and going for gold again. I'm feeling a lot more focused. Tip for me, which I did put in my emotional eating relationship with food video, was don't buy shit and leave it in the house if you know you're going to have poor self-control when it comes to eating it. I had a tub of frozen yogurt and I was like, cool, this will last me a week or a day. It lasted a day. So that's where one of my slip-ups came from. Just keeping it real with you guys. Even though this is basically like what I do, my career, I have had so many successful transformations for myself, doesn't mean I don't still slip up too. So I'm working my way through that and bring you guys with me. Floor is so comfy. I just wanted to give you an update on where I'm at with my training and my nutrition because my training has changed as of this week. I have moved into a higher frequency, higher volume, lower intensity training block. I've increased my training frequency to 5 days a week. It's higher sets, higher reps, just more of the mechanical tension and hypertrophy focused workouts that aren't necessarily focusing on getting you stronger, but are focusing on building your muscle size. So giving you that shaped and defined look. It's an accumulation phase and it's more density training, so there are insufficient rest periods, which means it's just more metabolic, which helps us with our fat loss as well. So fat loss and hypertrophy are the strength qualities we're wanting to work in this training block. I'm going to be following this training block for 3 weeks, I think it is. I'm going to take you guys on one of my training sessions. I'm going to take you on the hamstrings and leg day. So I have 3 lower body days focusing on glutes, one focusing on quads and one focusing on hamstrings, and then I've got 2 upper body days. In terms of my nutrition, the calories have stayed the same from the first phase. So I'm on 1650 calories. My protein is set at 140 grams and my carbs and fats kind of vary depending on what I'm feeling like eating that day. I actually did a free meal plan with my exact calories, macros and meal plan that I have been eating with this dieting phase, which you can get from my website www.sophactivelife.com. A window will just pop up and it's like, give us your email address so we can send you the PDF, and it's literally food, grams, calories, macros, everything that I've been eating for this first phase. So if you guys actually wanted to do that with me, then go download it and see what I've been eating, because that's exactly what I've been eating other than the frozen yogurt. Oh, I'll do a little physique update for you guys actually and see how I'm ticking along. So let's go check out what my rig's looking like and just my physique update. So I started out at 58.5 kilos for this cut, which was kind of where I finished after the last cut and went back to maintenance for 2 weeks. I've documented all of this in the last video, so go check them out if you want some context on what I've been doing prior to starting this cut. And in that week, I got down to 57.2 kilos, so I had a pretty big drop. Let's go and train now. I'll take you through one of my sessions. I'm gonna go and have some coffee and then get this shit done. Someone's being a little bit of a diva. Let me fix my hair before you film.
Just pulled the camera out. I was like, wait, hold up.
We are about to train together. We're gonna get smashed. It's gonna be, yeah, I'm actually nervous. I was gonna say I'm not looking forward to it, but that's bad headspace. I am going to make this session my bitch. Yeah.
I want it, I like it, I buy it. I told her she gotta come try it. They wondering what I've been doing. I told them I'm keeping it quiet. I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking it fluent. All of my business booming. Stacking my cash in abundance. All of my family funded. Finally got what I wanted. Life is amazing, I love it. Everyone know that I run it. Yeah, look at me now, I came up. I've been thinking back then when I almost gave up on the game, cause I never got it my way. Never got my mama whip on the driveway. I've been making all hits on a Friday. Back then I was getting like no plays. I'm never gonna change, no Kanye. Gotta get a Lambo like Green Bay. I made a lot, but then I gave a lot, and now I had enough. But I've been keeping up, and now I pay the price to what I'm dreaming of. I had to sacrifice, and now I see the love. Everything beautiful. Lucky I never got trapped in the cubicle. If I did it, then you can do it too. Just follow my moves. I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking it fluent. All of my business booming. Stacking my cash in abundance. All of my family funded. Finally got what I wanted. Life is amazing, I love it. Everyone know that I run it. Yeah, my family home for the holidays. I'm in the studio cooking up music, cause I know I never got time to waste. This a decision I gotta make. Made it here, I can't stop now. Had to make what I got now. This the life I chose, seen the highs and lows. I've been getting what I want now. Middle finger to the middleman. Fuck what you posting on Instagram. Never been part of the fake shit. Everyone rapping, I swear that I hate it. Yeah, all of them wanna be famous. Give them a week and they fading. You buying a chain, I'm buying a crib, cause we not the same. I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking it fluent. All of my business booming. Stacking my cash in abundance. All of my family funded. Finally got what I wanted. Life is amazing, I love it. Everyone know that I run it, yeah.
I just got back from the supermarket, so I'm going to show, I did like a big shop. I don't usually do big shops. I'll grab stuff as I go, like throughout the week as I need it. I'm going to show you what food I bought, and I'm just going to put you on my tripod, so let's do that. Okay, let's have a look at what I ate. Bought. I think I need to eat. Let's start with meat. Beef mince. I get the extra lean organic beef mince because it's got less fat in it, and then you can eat more fats elsewhere in your diet. Chicken breast, antibiotic free and free range, no added hormones. Heaps of those. I stock up. I'll stock up sometimes and freeze portions in the freezer so that I've got stuff as I need it. Turkey mince. So if you're in Australia, there are 2 brands that you can get. There's Steggles and there's Ingham's. I get Steggles, which is the blue packet, because the macros and calories are actually better than the Ingham's. So pro tip. That's my meat. And then other proteins, I eat egg whites like every day. It's kind of like my dessert. I'll have egg whites with peanut butter and strawberries. Chocolate, because I have 2 squares of Lindt sea salt chocolate every night. Keeps me sane. Vegetables and carbs. Broccoli, cherry tomatoes, frozen green beans. I love buying frozen because I don't have to prep it. I actually think it tastes better too. Broccolini, zucchini, Heaps of these. I eat so many. Really low cal, good for volume. Pumpkin hack with dieting. I would bake my potato or my pumpkin or my sweet potato, but I find because it dehydrates and shrivels and goes smaller, it feels like you're eating less. So I boil all of my starchy carbs. Eggplant, because it's in season. I love buying food that's in season because it's going to be fresher. Little cut mushrooms, strawberries, and capsicum or pepper. How I make my food taste really good, these things, spices. I get these, they're gluten-free, sugar-free, no additives, nothing artificial. It's just called Spice & Co. spices. I'm obsessed at the moment with the Moroccan spice mix. I have this with like chicken, pumpkin, eggplant, beans. It's just like this really yum kind of baked dish. Mexican spice. I also add like Italian herbs and spices. And then I got myself a little treat. Powdered peanut butter, cookie dough flavor. Oh my God, so excited for that. And then the same company does this macro-friendly cookie mix, choc chip snickerdoodle cookies. I'm not one, like every now and again, I'll fit stuff into my calories. Like this is the bulk of my diet. And then oh my God, this capsicum is like totally, I don't know if that's because it was squished at the bottom of the bag, but it genuinely looks like something's living in that. I'm dead. I'm actually gonna cut this open and show you what okay. Okay, it just got squished and it's like, oh my God. Okay, I can't deal. Cool. Anyway, where were we? Cookies. Yeah, I don't usually like fit things into my calories. I find personally when I try to fit in like low calorie ice creams or frozen yogurts, that's when I go off track more because my self-control isn't awesome. Like for some reason it is with the chocolate because I stop at 2 squares, and with ice creams and stuff, I don't know, it just makes me feel shit. So I love the powder. So I saw this and thought I'd try it. Slightly concerned that I'm gonna have a whole bunch of cookies in the house, but we'll see how we go and how they fit into my macros and calories. I'll cook these and let you guys know if they're any good. That's my food shop. Other things I have that I didn't need to buy today because I already have them. Oats, so that's one of my biggest carb sources, and rice. I'm gonna put all this away now and make dinner. All right, cookie verdict. I made them. I followed the instructions. They were meant to be crunchy, but they're like not. I don't know, I've actually never, I'm in my new house, I've never cooked in the oven, so maybe it was the oven. Kind of like doughy. I like really crunchy cookies. Probs a no from me. Probably rather use those calories for something like, I mean, they're minimal cal, but something else. Good morning! I'm just about to go and get my skin folds done at my coach's house. Benefits of being best friends and living around the corner from your coach. We pinch using calipers and we just take skin folds, and there are 3 sites that he pinches at. So I'll show you guys what that looks like and where I'm sitting at for my body fat. Let's just have a little look. It's freaking cold in Sydney at the moment and I look kind of homeless because, yeah, my hair, I don't know. It's Sunday, guys. It's the day of rest. Vibe. How about this mirror? We're about to do my skin folds. What are we looking for today, or hoping to see today?
That you're less fat than you were 2 weeks ago.
Ha ha ha, that we actually are. That's actually what we're doing.
That's the point of this game.
Last time we pinched, I think it was a bit higher because I was expecting my period, so typically you'll see an increase in the tricep site where you pinch.
Okay.
These look evil. So we do the same side 2 to 3 times just to make sure it's accurate. All right, so what's the prognosis?
Yeah, we're basically tracking at the same rate, which is kind of where we expect it to be right now, coming into that time of your cycle when water retention is a lot higher. You probably still are losing fat mass, but you're not losing body weight, or you're not really seeing it visibly on skin folds or anything like that. What we're going to do is we're going to do a few day refeeds with higher carbs, trying to mitigate any stress, any water, and then we'll push back calories a little bit down to around about 1500, increase the steps very slightly, and yeah, crack on for these next couple of weeks.
Woo! Woo! So what's my body fat saying I am?
16.7 right now. But I only use 3 sites, so if you were to use more sites, you'd be probably lower.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's raining and it's wet. I literally just got, I feel like you can't tell, but I'm drenched. I just got absolutely drenched getting home. I have got a refeed for the next 2 to 3 days, which is cool. I'm gonna eat now because I haven't had breakfast and it's, what the fuck? It's 11 o'clock and I have 2,000 calories to eat today, which I am not mad about. Maybe I'll show you guys in the next video what I ate for this refeed. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It covered quite a lot of things. Keep watching along for how my body changes over the next 4 weeks until these photo shoots. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're liking what you're seeing. And I'll be back next week with another video. Thank you for watching, guys. Mwah.